Hello, my name is Rucha Shirwalkar, and for episode 2, we will be interviewing Ginger Buck. She is a graduating senior from Brentwood High School. I am friends with her, and she's really sweet and amazing. She'll be going to Stanford this fall, and she has a perfect score on the ACT, so who's better to ask about questions about the ACT and SAT? So let's get right into it. Hi, my name is Rucha Shirwalkar, and I'm here with Ginger Buck, my friend, and she's a senior in Brentwood High School with me. And Ginger, will you tell us a quick summary about yourself?
Okay, I play trumpet in the marching band. I play piano privately. I'm active with my church and my DI team, Destination Imagination. I like Harry Potter, doing puzzles, and biking. I'm planning to go to Stanford University for biotech engineering this fall. And I'm friends with Rucha, so.
Yeah, I met Ginger during marching band, and she's been like a really nice mentor for me.
Aww.
Yeah, so my first question is about the SAT and the ACT. So, what's the difference between them? What do you think is more important, easier, more beneficial, in your opinion?
Mm-hmm. So ACT is more southeastern, East Coast kind of thing, and SAT is more of a West Coast. The ACT has a science section, while the SAT focuses more on reading and writing, but there's also math. ACT is out of 36, SAT is out of 1,600. I think some benefits, if you're kind of a slow test taker, SAT is a 90-second per question on average. ACT is 60 seconds, so that can be nice. I took both of them. I did better on the ACT. I'm not really sure if there's a reason for that. Just kind of try both, see what works for you. SAT has subject tests. I don't know if you are curious about those, but it's just kind of like to show interest in certain areas, and you can take those as many times as you want to. Both of them have essays, but most colleges don't really care how you did on those, so I wouldn't bother with it. That's about it.
Oh, okay. So many people come into question themselves, should we take tutoring lessons or classes in some schools provide classes and stuff to get prepared for the ACT and SAT, or do you think taking your own route and studying yourself is a better choice?
Mm-hmm. I didn't have to take a class, but I know lots of my friends did. It's a semester at our school. There's this book by the Princeton Review. It's called the Elite 36. It's just a review book for kids who are trying for that. I know SAT and Khan Academy do a really good collaborative thing you can practice on there. There's a bunch of questions. So I'd recommend just kind of focusing on your strengths, because that can kind of carry the average sometimes. And if you feel like taking a class, go for it. But if it's not helping after a while, stop.
Okay. And my next question is for preparing beforehand, because now we have lots of time to just prepare, and because it's quarantine and we have hours of time of free time. So what do you recommend us to study or go through hand before taking the test for the ACT?
For ACT, I know I took math 2 years ahead of what's standard, so a lot of that's kind of old, especially I'm in BC right now, so the highest math that's covered on ACT is pre-cal. So I'd recommend after you finish pre-cal, go ahead and take it, because you're not going to get that much better at reading in the next 2 years or whatever. Just review a lot of your math skills, because that was the hardest thing for me, just remembering really weird nuanced geometry things from forever ago.
Okay, that's nice. And another question I have personally is, when I go and take a test, because I've taken practice tests before, and I always mess up during my time managing skills, especially on the math one. I like, do you have any tips and recommendations like for the actual test taking day to like do stuff?
Yeah. So it's about 60 seconds per question. So like what I usually do when I'm taking a test, just kind of look at the clock, figure out like where halfway is, and if you're like getting behind at that point, just kind of start doing questions that you know you can do quickly, and try to get back up to par with where you should be with time.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of helpful because like I end up doing a test and then I have like 5 minutes left and I still have 20 questions and I like, start freaking out. So managing time is important.
That's especially for English.
Yeah.
Then you got just left and you're like,
and this kind of links with college and stuff. How important do you think these scores are for applying to a good college?
I think they look more at your like classwork. That's what I've heard from all the admissions people I've talked to, like your GPA and what kind of classes you're taking, how you're challenging yourself. The standardized testing is more for scholarships. So like a lot of colleges have like a system where if you get from like a 34 to a 36, they give you like a certain amount of money, and if you get from like a 30 to a 33, they give you a certain amount. So that's really more what the standardized testing is for rather than the admissions itself.
Okay, moving along from the standardized testing, I have a question more about getting into like a good college. Other than your GPA and your ACE scores and stuff, what do you think is else important to do and keep in mind when you apply for a college?
Don't procrastinate. I know like a lot of time I submitted like at 11:50, like the day it was due, and it was a stressful experience. They just want to know who you are. So like for the essays, don't have a bunch of people edit it because then it's not your voice anymore. And they can tell if it's like your mom who's like rewritten it for you 10 times or if it's actually like what you think. So be authentic with your essays. And as far as extracurriculars go, just like get really involved with the things you like. Because there's a lot of clubs at school that you can like be in, but like not actually invest in, and they can tell that too. So spend time with things you care about.
Yeah, so like don't go overboard and do everything, but like do the things that you like and actually have interest in.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, that's basically it. Do you have any ending thoughts and final statements?
Yeah. Someone told me this, I thought it was really good. Don't make standardized testing a hobby. Because a bunch of kids will go and take it like every single weekend they can, and they don't have any free time, and all their free time is spent like taking tests, and like you're better than that, you know? Take it like 5 times, and then after that it probably won't improve that much more, honestly. So yeah, just do what's best for you.
Okay. Yeah, that's reasonable because like honestly I like standardized testing. And well, thank you so much for spending your time and giving us all this information. I hope the audience uses it during their free time wisely. And that's it. Bye.
Bye, Rucha.
That's the end of episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it and use this information during these days. Thank you so much, Gingerbuck, for spending your time and answering these questions, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.